6 goals for your group and goals throughout the lineup. What do you think that means to this team at this time of the year?
Well, hopefully some confidence. I mean, I thought there were some nice plays out there made. Still think we got to get, I thought first half of the game, more shots. We're still working on that. We got to funnel pucks and that, things like that. But for the most part, some good plays out there. Some nice. Thought the rush game was pretty good for us. That's nice to see. Got some goals off the rush, so that's a positive.
Did you get an explanation on the non-call on Hedl, and do you have an update on him?
I did not. No, I don't know. I mean, I just came here, so I don't know. It was pretty good, pretty bad hit. So we'll see how he is.
Rick, what does it do to the group's confidence when you're able to kind of run through 4 lines? A lot of ice time was pretty similar throughout the game, especially in a back-to-back situation. What does it do for the group's confidence to be able to have a commanding win like that?
Yeah, I think for us, when you look at the sheet, that's the way we're built right now. That's what we got to do. Saying that, plus we have 2 games in 22 hours. That's another positive where you're using the bench. But yeah, we got to use the bench. Obviously, a guy like Hughes is going to get his minutes. It's nice to see he only got 22 tonight. Save him a little bit. But yeah, I think getting most of the lines out there and spreading the minutes really helps our team.
And with tomorrow's game, the way the standings are at, what's the emotion going into a game like that against Utah? Is it excitement, or what is it with this group going into that?
Yeah, I think it's every game's like almost you got to treat it like a playoff game. They're a team that they had a practice today, and they're a rush team. They're really good off the rush. I know it's a quick turn, but we got to really dial in on how we're going to defend that rush, because if we can defend the rush, we'll be okay.
On the first period, you guys had all that possession, but I'd actually turned to someone just before Quinn scored, and I said they need to shoot more. It's kind of fitting that the next 2 shots were both goals, weren't they?
Right. Yeah. That's a good point. I'm not quite. Plus, there was 4 or 5 chances to shoot. We did shoot it, but we missed the net. To me, we got to just keep pounding it. We got to practice it, and we got to just got people confidence. I think when you're not scoring, you defer. You got the puck somewhat in a grade A. You want to shoot it. You see people get the net. For some reason, we wait a second. And then the guy puts a stick and it gets deflected in the stands or something like that. And I think we just got to unlock that somehow. But the only way you do that is constant coaching of telling them to shoot and practice it. That's the only way. It's reps. It's reps and mental reps. And
then PD was maybe a little quiet coming into the third. But gets the goal, puts this. I mean, it felt like he picked his game up in the third. Yeah,
well, they make it 4-2, and that's what you want from him. Yeah, he was quiet for a while, but then like I said. I always tell guys, you can have an average first 2 periods, but rise to the occasion, which you did, and that's good for him. It's something that we need from him when things are just kind of neutral, that he can just elevate his game.
Artur Shilov's getting the start tonight. How important was this win for him as well?
Yeah, confidence for him. I think a guy like him, he's had a tough year. He's trying to find himself as a goalie, And I think winning this game for him hopefully gives him a lot of confidence. Right? I hope it does.
And also Neil Zaman grabbing his first goal of the season. What did you see from him out there tonight?
I thought he was good tonight. I thought Alms in that line, they've given us a little bit of identity, Schurzy and Teddy. And, Alms, I don't know, he played for 2-3 weeks. It's tough. I told him he's at the rink every day. The guy's, he's here early, he's here late. He's a pro. He's trying to, he wants to be a regular in the NHL. I got a lot of respect for him. He's, like I said, he was out for 3 weeks, and then, not dressed, and then he comes in and he's put some couple of good games for us. So yeah, good for him.
I know we ask you about Pettersson all the time.
Which one?
The center whose name starts with an E. There we go.
Okay.
He's got 4 goals in 5 games after that 15-game scoring drought. What have you seen from him, not only on the ice, but off the ice as well? It's changed a little bit.
Well, there's a lot of different little things for Petey. He's still the same guy. He's a great kid. He's a really good kid. I think now having a little bit more fun in the sense. Listen, when you score, you're smiling and stuff, but he's playing soccer with the guys. He's doing some stuff that I think he's just mixing in. He's not doesn't I don't think he has the world on his shoulders right now, and I think he's just enjoying this run. Like I said, he should enjoy this run, like the run in the sense this, good to the playoff type of run. And I think he's just enjoying this, and he should. And enjoyment should be pressure. Like who wants to play when there's no pressure? And I think he should enjoy it. And I think he is enjoying the pressure of playing in these type of games.
Like you said, 2 games in 22 hours. That's
Yeah.
a pretty short turnaround there.
Sure.
What was your parting message to the team tonight?
Well, recovery. Recovery is huge for us. Get some food in you, therapy, all that stuff that we really try to preach. And I give them the option if they want to come tomorrow and get a stretch or something, if they want to stay at home. I honestly, tomorrow, I don't care. Just be ready to play tomorrow. And like I said, it's going to be a tough game for us in the sense it's a skating team we're playing, so we're going to have to really manage the puck. So, there's a good win, but I'm already thinking about tomorrow. That's it.
You had some nice plays that you mentioned. 5th and 6th goals. Your bottom 6 is coming up with tic-tac goals. What does that say about the depth of forwards that you have and the construction of your lines right now?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of chemistry for some of the lines there. I think I still think the last 2-3 weeks we've been, I think we've been better. I know maybe not be showing the scoreboard. We're getting some half decent looks. We still, like I said, we still got to unlock some stuff, but. We've done a lot of offensive video the last 3 weeks, more than ever, trying to explain certain things. And, we're trying to get guys to, like Garland's driving a line and, P's playing well and, Suter's playing well for us. I mean, he's played really well for us, just even defensively. He's getting the timely goals, but he's really stepped up. I think all year he's had a good year for us, but I think the last 2-3 weeks he's really stepped up his game in the sense that when the waves get a little high around here, like he's always a guy that's pretty calm. You look down the bench, he's a pretty calm guy, so we're lucky we have him.
And these last 2 games have been kind of marred by hits to the head, dangerous hits. Zari on Pettersson tonight, Dickinson on Hedl. Are you getting enough of a response from your team to those incidents?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think it's a touchy one for me. I still think we have guys that are we're going out there and they're going to their bench and stuff, but that one there, I don't know how to answer this. I mean, would I like somebody to grab somebody? Is that what you're asking me? I don't know if that's today's game. I don't know. So, but we have to have a pack of wolf mentality, and it's near the end of the game and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll talk about that another day.
You talked about depth earlier. First period, I think, took 22 minutes in real time to play. I mean, it was a fast-flowing period. Is that advantage to your hockey club, be able to roll 4 lines and have that type of flow early?
Yeah, I think that's really big. There wasn't a lot of stress. I thought in the second period, Chicago was coming. There was some stress there, I thought. I didn't really like our game, to be honest with you, in the second. But for the most part, it wasn't a stressful game in the sense that hopefully guys can recover a little bit quicker. It wasn't like a heavy game, I don't think. So that helps.
The playoff chase, it's a grind.
Yeah.
Game in, game out. How important was this for this team tonight, just third period, to have a little fun? I mean, it's 5-2, 6-2, games in the bag, so to speak, but at the same time, just to give the guys a little break from that mental fatigue. Yeah,
you're right. You look at the lineup, too. You're looking for playoff experience, right? These are huge games for Mancini, when Junior gets in, even guys that haven't been in the playoffs much. This is really big for us, playing these type of games, and like this time of year where every game matters, third periods, to kill a penalty off, or we need a goal, a power play, or something like that. I think this is valuable stuff for a lot of guys on our team and the organization.
You spoke about Garland a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Do you feel like just maybe over the last couple of weeks or this season he's been a little bit more feisty than maybe in the past? Like he's becoming more of a feistier player overall?
Well, I think he sees our team and he wants to be one of those guys that can drive some energy. Sometimes things are a lull. He takes his leadership skills he feels that he has to do that, be the pest out there or whatever. And I kind of like that, but I don't want him fighting all the time. And he's kind of banged up too. That's the one thing. Guys like Garland and Myers and those guys play hurt a lot, and I give those guys a lot of credit.
And as a coach, when you hear, the fans, we had Pettersson chants, Garland chants, and a Myers chant tonight. Like, what does that do kind of to the bench and to the entire team when you hear a player like Tyler Myers getting a arena-wide chant?
Yeah, I mean, it's great for the guys. I mean, it should boost you up a little bit and give you energy, right? And, listen, we haven't had the greatest home record this year, so it's nice to have the fans have some fun. They pay a lot of money, right? So you want to put a good show on for them. And we haven't had, lately not bad, but our home record's getting better. But for the most part, when they're cheering and stuff, it really helps the players.
Just one last one.
Yeah.
On Tyler.
Yeah.
Is this the best you've seen him play since you've been here in 2+ years? Seems to be doing everything right now.
Yeah, it's no, I think he played really well last year. I think he's a guy that for me, since I've been here, is what we're most proud about is how his game has evolved and his leadership skills. And he's I tell you guys all the time, he's a very low maintenance guy. I don't know if we're up 6-0 or down 6-0 with this guy. And in practice, the same thing. This guy goes full bore every practice. So he's very easy to coach, and I think that's he's reaping the benefits of the fact that he buys into what we're selling, but he's also, he comes into camp in shape. He's working his shot. He's doing all the right things. And if he has a tough period or a tough night, he can move past it. Maybe in the past it would linger. I think that that's a credit to him, his mental state too. So yeah, he's been a pleasure to coach.
Means a lot. Every win means a lot right now. We're getting to that time of year where, we really got to get into our details. We got away from them a little bit in the second, but we came out skating better in the third again. It was a good win. We want to try and come out again tomorrow and have a good effort.
On your goal, were you thinking of going in the same spot that Quinn had just scored, or was that just?
It just happened to be the same. Good play by Woody, driving the D back. Guys are making some good plays tonight.
In the first, you guys had all that possession, but it took a while for you to actually get some shots. And of course, you and Quinn got the shots. Were you guys sort of thinking about the fact that we need to shoot more, we need to get our foot down a little bit?
It's a fine line. You want a shot mentality going into every game. Sometimes it presents itself more than others, but definitely it's one of the points that we talk about going into each game, and sometimes we're able to generate more, sometimes we're not. I thought they did a good job of stepping in front of a lot of point shots tonight. They were fronting a lot of pucks, blocked a lot, but coming in to tomorrow night, we want the same mindset.
Put your foot down in the third period as a team. That must feel like that's what you want to be.
Yeah, that's the mindset we need. Whether we're up or down, we want to try and create, more consistency within that identity of not worrying about what the score is, of coming wave after wave with the same way.
PD leading the way in that, I guess. You got, 4 shot attempts in the period is the goal. This is the guy you need him to be, isn't it?
Yeah, PD's been, even just looking at him, you can tell his, he's playing a lot more free right now. Unbelievable shot tonight on his goal. Nobody knew it was in. It was so good. The more PD can just go out there and not overthink. I'm the same way, and a lot of guys are. You start overthinking, it's hard to play, mind free. He's looking good.
Are you seeing anything freer about him off the ice?
Yeah, in a sense, for sure. He's more vocal in the room. He's stepping up for us the last couple of weeks. We just want to keep it going.
You guys had some extended shifts in the offensive zone, had a bit more of that killer instinct tonight. How important is that element of the game going forward when you get chances to really turn the screws to a team like that?
And that's sometimes where that shot mentality doesn't always have to be the perfect play. Just delivering pucks to the net with bodies there. It's how a lot of goals are scored. When we do get that possession, we want to make sure that we're keeping it simple too when we have that opportunity to shoot pucks. So, it's definitely something that we'll keep looking at.
Tyler, you had Tyler Meyer chants in the arena today. So what goes through your mind when you're hearing that, or do you even hear it on the ice?
I think that was the first one, so it was exciting. No, it's pretty cool. I love our fan base. Incredibly passionate. When they start chanting guys' names, I can tell guys get going a little bit.